If you are a real estate agent and you're marketing your business on Instagram, whether it be that you just got started or that you've already been on Instagram, but you're feeling like it's a struggle to get people to view your content, let alone engage with it, this video is for you. I'm going to break down how Instagram has changed in 2022 because there have been a lot of changes. And we're also going to talk quickly about a couple of ideas you can use in order to keep the content fresh and get more engagement. Now, I'm Amanda Fazalani, and on this channel, we help real estate agents close more deals by mastering your marketing, branding, production, and advertising strategies. So let's dive straight into the meat and bones of this video. First things first, the biggest change that we have seen with Instagram is that Reels and Stories are king. If you are not making Instagram Reels and you're not showing up in Instagram Stories, then you might as well just call it quits and completely take your profile off of Instagram, basically. I know that sounds kind of like, oh, well, wait. You just can't avoid Reels anymore. Even we try to avoid it because it was one of those things that we thought it was just a trend or like a TikTok thing before, but it really is the end all be all when it comes to getting eyeballs on your content. Now, Reels doesn't have to be a struggle, but you do have to get comfortable with it at some point, right? So if you are a real estate agent and you are struggling to make Reels, maybe you don't want to put your face in front of the camera, there are a lot of ways that you can get creative with using Reels in order to get more eyeballs on your content, increase your engagement, and generate leads. So the first idea is for you to actually take the content that you're already creating and just turn them into Reels. Now, hold on. I know that sounds super simple and you're kind of like, oh, wait, huh? Hear me out. Some of our best performing Reels are actually where we take a quote that we wrote on Twitter, took a screenshot of it, and just put it on top of a video background, and we posted that as a Reels, and it's literally about 5 seconds long, and it performs so well and it boosts our engagement. We get a ton of views on it. Now, another idea that you can do is if you have listings or someone on your team has listings or your brokerage office allows you to do this, take the video tours and just turn them into Reels. Now, here's the kicker. You want to make sure that you are using trending music. So you're just going to take snippets of that property video tour, put it into Reels, and add the trending video to it. It's super easy, and honestly, you could make an endless amount of Reels, especially if your office has quite a bit of inventory or you yourself have a bit of inventory. Now, a third idea that you could use is that you do talking head videos, right? So the talking head videos actually really perform well, and all you really have to do is just answer some basic real estate questions. Keep it short. Make it 60 seconds or less, 30 seconds, 15 seconds if you want to, right? But just show up and share what information you know how to share, right? You could be a brand new agent and still get this done. So aside from Reels being like the big thing right now, like you can't avoid it, it's everywhere. I'm sure when you log into Instagram, you just see Reels, you probably watch them all the time. So just get on that. Number 2 is that follower counts are now pretty much irrelevant. The days of wanting to make it to 10K followers is kind of like, no one cares anymore, right? And it doesn't actually help your engagement. So before, you would want to reach that coveted 10,000 follower count because it would give you the ability to add a link in your stories where people could swipe up. Now, everyone has that feature off the bat, so there's really no point in reaching that coveted 10K number. And on top of that, if you are someone who has maybe built an audience and you achieve 10K, but you're still currently feeling like no one's looking at your content, you're not getting any engagement, then what you might want to look at is who are actually your followers, right? Because if you think about the Instagram algorithm, how it works is you put out a piece of content and it takes a very, very small percentage of your following, shows your content to that small percentage, and if they engage well with it, it will boost who it shows your content to, right? From there. Now, If your audience is 10,000 people, 5,000 people, but a lot of them are dormant accounts or accounts that don't engage with you, or maybe you bought followers, right? You want to clean it up, right? If you go through, here's a tip. If you go through your followers and just kind of clean house, right? I did this a week ago. Basically go through and get rid of any accounts that don't have pictures. Get rid of any of those accounts that are always offering to like design you a logo or turn you into a caricature, cartoon illustration or something, right? Get rid of the virtual staging accounts. Get rid of all of those types of accounts that follow you that you know they are not engaging with your content. They're probably not watching your content. The only reason they're following you is probably because they were trying to get your attention and hope that you followed them back, right? So just go through, clean house, get rid of the Forex people, get rid of the crypto people. Like, that's not helping you. Your follower count does not matter, right? Now, number 3 is that recency is so important. So what does that mean? Now, if you were on Instagram and really doing your thing in 2019, you could have actually gotten away with only posting 3 to 5 times per week and been golden, right? Even we got away with that some months. But now it's all about showing up consistently, especially on Reels and stories. So if you have the ability to batch your content, right? Like sit there, make like 4, 5, 10, 15, however many you are able to reels in a row, and just have those ready to be scheduled out. So that way you're at least posting 1 reel per day. That is going to help you so much, because what Instagram is looking for is a constant barrage of fresh content, right? Fresh content that people enjoy watching, because the whole thing is that they want to keep you on the platform so that way you watch advertisements, and this is how they make money, right? So recency is super important. Now, number 4 is collaboration is so much easier. So if you take a look inside of Instagram and just browse content in general, you might have noticed that there are a few people who have been creating reels and collaborating with each other. Like literally it says that it's posted by 2 different accounts, but it's one piece of content, except it shows up on both their accounts if you went to their profile. This is a super easy way to collaborate. Now, how this can really benefit you is, as a real estate agent, if you collaborate with lenders, with other agents, with credit specialists, with inspectors, right? All of the different types of vendors that are sort of complementary to your real estate business. If you collaborate on a Reels with them, this makes it really easy for you to dip into their audience and be able to get more eyeballs on your content without actually relying on just your audience that you've built to do that. And one thing that's really cool about this type of content is that if it does really well on their page with their audience, it's going to benefit you as well, because it's also your piece of content. So that's really, really cool, especially considering, we've shared in other videos how collaborating with vendors who are complementary to your real estate business can really be a great way for you to get in front of people that you probably might not have been able to get in front of otherwise. Right? So those are the 4 ways that Instagram has really changed in 2022. I'm thinking about making a video where I dive in deeper and kind of cover all the algorithm changes, because literally we have multiple businesses and we have had to pivot. We have had to make changes. We have had to advise our real estate team on how to make changes in order to deal with all of these crazy algorithm changes. So if you are struggling with anything as far as, marketing yourself on social media, especially organically, right? Not even just paid advertising, but organic social media content marketing, let us know in the comments below. We'll take your question and we can make a video about it. Now, I do want to let you know that this video is brought to you by Design for Agents. This t-shirt right here by Sell Invest, you can get it at the link in the description below, and use code COFFEE to save 10% off. That way, get more stuff and enjoy the discount. So I will see you in the next video. As always, I'm wishing you tons of happy new clients, accepted offers, and a whole lot of closings.